doing this. I said, what in my mind? My higher self is, girl, what's going on?
Tap, tap, tap. Wrist on glitter, waist on thinner. I'ma show you how to bag an 8-figure nigga.
Okay. Hey, what's up, you guys? Kenneth here, and no, what's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? Where did that come from? What's up, you guys? No. What's up, my tops, moms, and girls of the world? Kenneth here, and I am back for another video. As you can read down below, and as you can see, I have a story down below. It is everyone's favorite here on my channel. I think it's still everyone's favorite. I don't know. I haven't done a story time in a very, 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 very long time. So I said I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna do a story time today, and I'm gonna make the people happy. This particular story time is about my Dubai prince.
I have not told a story time in a while, so I just took a few notes just to remind myself, you know, what order to go in and stuff. Dubai prince, met on blah blah blah. Quickly moved to the okay. I didn't move to the okay. And like I'm not. I know this story.
Okay, we just gonna jump in, girl. We gonna tap in. We gonna tap in. We gonna tap in. We gonna tap in. So my Dubai prince. Last year, 2019, I thought was like one of the worst years ever until we got to 2020, and then 2020 she was like, I'm showing out. I think 2019 was just a prep for what was to come in 2020, because I think myself included and like everybody, like we thought that 2019 was just like, this year is terrible, but we knew nothing that was terrible until we got to 2020. I mean, from Kobe's death on this year, this ain't normal. I just have to acknowledge how unnormal this year was. Like this year, we done lost people, found ourselves, girl. But no, 2019 was like the prelude to this year, which means that last year was just a little off. So within last year and within the past like 3 years, honestly, outside of the little entanglement I was in that I talked about in my Get Ready With Me that should be up when this video is up, outside of that, I really have been like, I have had my angel halo, you know, I got my halo, and I just been like a goody tissues. And when I say that, it means that like I haven't been thotting, bopping, I was out in Los Angeles, not really seeing so many people, etc. I was focused on me. I was fixing myself, but I just really have been to myself. It's been like the driest, like my sex life. I've been celibate for a little bit now, but my, like that whole side of my life has been so dry. All except this one dude that I kind of talk to, and that is who the story time is about, which is my Dubai prince. I'm nervous. Y'all gotta really bear with me. I feel like a drunk drinking the wine. It was like a cup left. I didn't feel like dirtying up another cup. So last year around, I would say it was like the beginning of summer, probably a month before summer had started, I had gotten in contact with this guy, okay? And I don't even want to say how I got in contact with this guy, but I got in contact with this guy. And me and him, we started like talking, like sort of or whatever. I had told myself that I was going to take a break on like talking to anybody, period, especially because I was in a sad entanglement. I wasn't really talking to anybody, but he was like, from Dubai. He was like a different race. I wasn't talking to no black guys. And this is not to say that because I choose black men over anything else in this world. But I got tired of dealing with black guys. I just did. Like, genuinely, I got tired. I got sick and I was like, y'all play too many games. Y'all all the same. It's not all y'all fault. Here I go being a soft bitch. But it was literally like I just you get what I'm saying? Like, y'all know when you say I'm gonna get a white man because my nail popped off. Y'all know when y'all say things like I'm tired of black men. You know what I'm talking about. It's not to be racist or anything, because like I said, black is king. Okay. Well, I can't wait for that to come out. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Like, but you know, however, I had to take a break from talking to black dudes. I did, because the last one I saw,
fuck my mind up, girl.
So this Dubai man here ran across this man from Dubai. I don't even know what race that is. I feel like this video is coming off problematic. I just be scared of what to put out these days. However, this Dubai man, he had ran across my desk, and I was like, you know what? Let me give him a chance. So I gave him a chance. Me and him started talking, and we were, you know, hitting it off well. He was very cool, or he at least seemed cool from what he was presenting to me. Time went along, and I started like like noticing little key things. I started noticing key things like he would give off the image of being like this rich dude or whatever. He would even slip up in conversation and be like, yeah, my first million. Like he would slip up and say stuff like that. And with him saying stuff like that, I assumed that he was this type of dude. Combined with his Instagram image and what he gave off, he had the bust down girl, he had the chorus, and you know, blah 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 blah. I thought I was talking to a rich girl.
Alrighty, I thought my life was about to be changed forever.
And then he told me he was from Dubai. What I knew about Dubai was like the people there, you know, I thought, you know, they had like some type of money or something, you know. It's expensive to go to Dubai, so why would it, you know, it'd be like money there? Like, you get what I'm saying? As I was talking to him, I just realized that the image he would give off online, and this goes to show anything that y'all see online, it do not be the truth all the time, even with me. So you have to take that accountability with people online. Even with celebrities, you think celebrities be all good, they be having the most mental issues. That's how they got there in the first place. We could go down a whole tangent about that. But with him, it was like real strong. He would like be flexing and stuff and blah 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 blah. He had like a bust down AP on in a picture, and I said, I know them expensive, girl. I don't be keeping up with material things like that because I'm just not a materialistic ass bitch. However, I know that's expensive. I know that costs money. I heard the rappers talk about that and stuff in their songs. I know it costs money. Girl, we gonna continue. So about 3 weeks had passed of me and him talking, and I got to the point where I was like, I want to see you. Like, he lived 30 minutes away from where I had lived at the time. Come and see me. Can we see each other? Can we chill? Can we get to like know each other on a more, you know, deeper level or whatever? And he was giving it like, you know, he was down for that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna come over and we could, you know, blah 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 blah. So that's what happened. A weekend had came. It was like after the 3 weeks of us talking, and he had basically told me he was gonna come over after work. So he came over to my apartment at work, and my roommate at the time was going somewhere, I believe. So it was just like perfect. You know, I don't know. It's not that I'm like private with like when I'm messing around with people and stuff, but I don't know. Like, it is not even me being secretive, private. I just don't like people in my business. If it's not serious relationship, I just don't like, when I get a boyfriend, yeah, I'm gonna tell my friends and stuff, my roommate and stuff about it. If I got a roommate at the time, blah, 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 I'm gonna tell everybody about it. But if it's not that, I don't want you in my business. And it's not me trying to hide it, because I'll tell you about it. I just don't want no other energies around when I'm meeting somebody, or when, you know, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Unless we're on a date, that's a different story. It's cheap. However, when we get intimate and I know I'm about to get some, I don't want nobody around. I just don't. Because first of all, I'm loud. Second of all, we're not gonna go down that road, because I did not even have to say that. You did not have to say that, Kenneth. Now everybody know you a loud hoe. Now everybody know you loud. Hush. Continue with the story. So he came over. So he comes over, he tells me he's like 15 minutes away, and then he's there, you know, and I'm like, okay, so I'm peeking out the window because I need to see, I need to peep, I need to see everything. I'm peeking out the window. The apartment that I lived in at the time, the parking lot was like right across the street from like the apartment, so I could see First Strike. First Strike was the car that I had seen pulled up, in the car that I had seen him get out of, because it didn't match up with this lifestyle that he was serving to me online. You know, I thought he was from Dubai. I thought he was some prince like, you know, he was giving off the illusion that he money, had it, did it. Car he pulled up in was like my high school boyfriend's car. And I said, okay, okay, back and straight. I can see from the window. One thing I know is height. I'm 6 foot. I know when somebody's shorter than me. I know when somebody is taller than me. He told me he was 6'2". He was definitely 6 foot, maybe 5'11". We were eye to eye, and I think I was looking down at him. Strike number 3 is when he pulled up, and he ain't had no bust down AP on. I hadn't like really seen too many, you know, of these watches in person, but I knew this wasn't it. Okay, and I don't got a problem with broke. I don't even have a problem with a broke nigga. I just have more of a problem with somebody that's faking. Like, yes, I'm into manifesting and all those things, but this ain't that. This is not that. The one thing that was considered is because I can see it bulging through the clothes, is the body, not that. Okay, even though that was okay too, not that. The body. The body was bulging through the clothes. The body was on. That's the only thing that was real consistent. But outside of that, it was just too many inconsistencies for me. But I still let him in. Why? Because I'm a friendly, nice bitch, okay? And then I was heartbroken, lonely, all these other things. We'll speak about the heartbreaking things at a later date. But I was all of the above, girl. Come on in. I don't even care. We talking, I'm getting to know him, and there was like more strikes in between. Like one of the main strikes being that he was really a goofy dude. I personally like goofy dudes, but how can I put this? I don't like, I like black goofy dudes. There was a culture shock. There was a cultural difference with us because he was like the type of goofy that it just wasn't cute. It wasn't cute. It wasn't appealing. It just was like a doofus. That's a perfect word. He was a doofus. Like he just seemed real doofy. Like he didn't seem goofy. He seemed doofy because I like doofy dudes. My track record tells people that Kenneth is attracted to goofy dudes, you know, like the ones that's kind of nerdy, the ones that aren't like too cool and things like that. I love that. They have the best dick. But you know, he's in my face and I'm still talking to him. In the middle of talking to him, out of nowhere, he starts like licking his tongue out. He started doing this. I thought, what in my mind, my higher self is, girl, what's going on? In my mind, I'm like, what is going on? But you know, in person, I'm trying to keep it together because I don't just want to laugh in his face because I had seen stuff like this in the movie. I don't know what movie it was, but I've seen this in movies before. I had never seen it in real life. Like he really thought like this was like sexy or something. Like he was doing something. I played along with it because I love to act, girl. I love to put on the show. So I started, you know, going along with it, not licking my tongue out because that's very weird. So why is he literally in the middle like who are you calling out for? What are you doing? What's going on? That's weird. No, don't do that. He started doing that. That was like strike number 18 by this point. And I just was like, okay, whatever. Let me just see what is it talking about? Because at this point, I'm just... So I kept like going along with it, and I wasn't just gonna tell him, you gotta go. I wish I was that type of person that could just be like, you gotta go. It definitely wasn't me at the time. So we continue to, you know, all this after his licking, and we get to kissing, and he was a decent kisser. It was a little awkward, a little weird, because after that motion, I was weirded out. I was confused as to what was actually going on, and he just wasn't the image he was portraying himself to be. It just wasn't it. He wasn't giving. He thought he was giving. He wasn't giving, girl. It was just I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. So we get to doing stuff, and it wasn't that great. It really wasn't that great, and you know, it happened pretty fast. It started and then it stopped before I even had the chance to get into it and feel anything fully. It just wasn't that great. Like his talk, because we had conversation, his talk was a lot louder than the bark. You know, his bark was a lot louder than the bite. That's how I put it. And after that, he literally got up and left. He got up and left like I was some booty call. He came and then left. And I was like, okay, that was a waste of time. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. But I still let him come back and bust down at least 3 times after that. We wasn't even talking that seriously because after he had left that first time, he literally demoted himself from like potential like boyfriend material to legit like just some dick when I want it. When I call, you pick up and you come over and you give me this very mediocre dick. Could have got better dick, but I just was not me. I was not myself at the time, okay? And he was still giving this lifestyle that I was buying into. It was just a mess in my life. Just a mess. Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm embarrassed to even have been messing around with him. When I seen the fake bust down, I should have never let him bust down. So after our last time hooking up, before I had took like a mini break from LA, now I'm like on a permanent break from LA, girl. But after I had my last time hooking up, I took a mini break from Los Angeles. And when I took this break from Los Angeles, I had came here. And when I came here, some information started unraveling about this dude. Like, I was like when I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just just say it because it's just like literally jump into it. One night I'm chilling, just straight up chilling, and I think I might have even been writing. Actually, I'm writing, and literally I look up at the clock. It was a specific time. It was literally 11:11, and I got a text message. Okay, I don't know why this was significant to my life. If it was supposed to be significant to my life, but I will say that angel numbers and stuff like that. I've been deeply into that as of lately, and just for like the past few years. So I get the text message at 3:33 p.m. I said it was 11:11, but I lied. I'm sorry. It was 3:33. It was still one of my angel numbers. I said 11:11 because it was the first thing that came to mind. But it was in September on 9/11 at 3:33 p.m. I get a message. Hello there. Sorry to bother you, but I had a couple of questions about someone you may know. Then she sent a picture. The picture isn't there because I don't know why. I don't know what happens to Apple. And then she was like, this guy, I've been his girlfriend. I guess I wasn't the only girlfriend either. I just want to know like what else he had been doing and if he hooked up with so many other people. No judgment on my end, girl. Now y'all know I identify as like non-binary. You know, I don't identify with any gender. Keep that in mind. And she was like, I just want closure. I said, LOL. Well, first off, how would you get my number? Because first of all, how you get my number? How you get my number? How did you get my number? And then I said, and secondly, how long have you been together? And I was like, all respect here, because I didn't want no problems. I personally was not taking this dude seriously or anything like that. So I didn't really care because I wasn't taking him seriously. Like, it was just like a fling. Like, it was an entanglement, literally. He was like, his phone girl, and since January. She goes on to say, but he has another girlfriend he's been with for 3. So Mr. Man was not only out here serving an image, but he was out here playing people. Like, he wasn't playing me. He wasn't playing me. He got in my undies. Yes, he got in my undies. However, he was not playing me. I said, all respect, LOL. I put LOL with every message. That's something I had to really stop doing. I was like, I have to mention that. And she said, I guess we were the main ones. I said, oh my gosh, wait, what? Because I was concerned, girl. I was like, what's going on? Okay. Then she was like, thank you. I appreciate that. This is so hard. I'm like, And I was like, 3 girlfriends? Because I was confused. I was confuzzled and just really in air. I was like, what is going on? She was like, Miss Thing, spill the tea, girl. Wait, you were his girlfriend? I said, no, not his girlfriend at all, because I was not his girl. And she was like, oh, okay, just tell me everything. So after we got done texting, we ended up getting on the phone. And when we got on the phone, we got into a conversation, which I recorded, and I will play the videos now.
How did you find out?
So I went into his phone because I needed to get an Uber. And whatchamacallit, when I went in, and he was throwing up everywhere. And so when I went into his phone, I just decided to go into his Snapchat, because I was going to turn on his location from his Snapchat, because he doesn't share his location, because I just wanted to know where he was, so that way, like, I could stop wondering. Like, my biggest thing is, like, honestly, I don't care what you're doing, be sneaky, but as long as I know where you are and you tell me a good story, like, that way I don't think it, because I feel like it's the worst when I just don't know, and I'm just like, where the fuck are you? But the thing is, girls, he would text me 24/7, like, ish, but, like, when it made sense, and, like, I just don't understand, like, what, like, it was nothing shady, like, I don't know.
That's crazy.
But it's just sad to think.
And how you got to my number? How did you get to my number?
Oh, I went in the text messages, and then I, like, saw a number, looked into it, I saw, like, an address, I was like, oh, that looks recent, love that. And then, yeah, girl. After I just paid his fucking rent, he went up to LA to go see you. I was like, oh, love that.
You were not paying. You was paying rent.
Well, parts of it, but, like, big parts of it.
How much is a big part of it?
Like, a little more than half.
You are sickening.
Huh?
You are sickening.
Why?
Because you're just sickening. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I wish.
Pussy.
Girl, face down.
Okay.
I'm just like, do I go on Tinder and try to talk to guys to get male attention and just shock myself?
No,
Just, like,
no, don't do that. What you do is that you process this, you cry it out, you do whatever you gotta do. And when I say really feel it, bitch, really feel it, okay? But don't feel it too.
I'm feeling that right now.
Okay, well, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to feel it. But don't feel her too hard now, okay? Don't do no drugs. Don't do nothing more than get high or on marijuana and drink a little wine or something. Don't go to hard alcohol. Please don't do that. But what you do is, like, for real, what you do is that you process it, because that's just the best thing you can do. You can't run away from it. You can't run to other guys immediately. You can run to other guys in about 3 weeks. Like, around Halloween time or whatever, that's when you get to...
We were going to be so cute together on Halloween.
We got fuck that. It's over. It's over. Don't go back to that. He's crazy.
I know.
He's crazy.
That's true.
He's crazy. Crazy.
I was thinking, I was like, what if I just used, because girl, I felt like for a minute, like I had a rent man or something. Like he was like my male escort that I was like paying to, like, you know, escort me to my...
He has the body for it. I can see that. Yes. I would never. I don't see how you got to paying rent. Girl, I live for you. I live for you. You have no idea. Because I could never.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, when I care about someone, I just like don't see it.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
I mean?
I would. If I was in love.
Yeah, and I really...
Girl, after we got off the phone, I was just as confused as ever. Whatever was said is what was said, even in the messages and things like that. I have to mention that she was in a like messed up predicament. One thing that I do know about trans girls, and this is not to look down on trans girls or whatever in the first place, but when they find love, they love hard, simply because, and it's because I can relate, because in the gay community, simply like people, like gay men usually don't like the feminine gay man and stuff like that. So when you find somebody, you tend to love a little harder because of that, mixed with all kind of other things. So I can only imagine what it is for trans women. So with her, I just wanted to be as sweet as possible. I don't know what was said to her quite, because I'm not reacting to what I had said on camera, but I'm gonna put the video in here, so whatever was said is what was said. And that's just that. Like, it was just a very interesting situation, and that was my Dubai prince. I thought I was about to be set for life. I thought I was about to be cooked, booted up. I thought that's what it was given, and that is not what it was given, and it was upsetting that that's not what it was given. But you know, it's whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't take it back, because it was an experience. You know, I don't think I learned any lesson from the experience, but it was an experience, and it made like a decent story time, I'm sure. You know, I thought it was yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Like, that's just what it was. I really hope you all enjoyed this story time, simply because I haven't told a story time in a long time. I hope I didn't, like, you know, I don't know. I love you guys so much. JoJo is kind of licking my back right now, as you can see. It's the JoJo. It's the JoJo. Don't eat my press-on nails, JoJo. Don't eat my press-on, JoJo. I'm about to go play with JoJo and then probably get to editing this video, so it will be up in time. What you looking at? You look at this man outside. All right. So as always, be sure to flip your hair. Even if you don't have any hair, be sure to flip it. And then after you're done flipping your hair, make sure you feel like you are that girl, because we are all those girls of the world. I love you guys so much. And I will see all of my babies in the next video. As always, stay flawless. And if you missed out, want to get ready with me, it will be linked right there. And you can subscribe to me if you're not subscribed to me. Follow me on social media at Ken Senegal, Twitter, Instagram. Follow my beauty page on Instagram at Kenneth's Beauty. We'll be posting a lot of content there very soon. All right, I gotta get because I'm tipsy. Bye. Oh, almost forgot. Stay flawless.